Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to talk about, in my opinion, when you're in full guard, you should be doing one of three things: attacking, sweeping, reversing. So we're going to show you some different variations of that today. You may not see very many, probably do one sweep, but we'll talk about the difference between a sweep and reversal. Because to me, there's tremendous differences. If you know those differences going into it, it'll affect how you actually perform at it. Aaron, can I borrow you? Again, in guard, doing one of three things: attacking, sweeping, reversing. So this is going to be a reversal. So he's in my full guard. I want to get him going to the side. So I'm going to pull his lapel down, grab his post on this side. We're going to hook his foot, grab the pants leg. Now the key is I'm going to drag his foot straight to my face, kick up, and come over. Now what you'll notice here again is to control. To reverse or sweep anyone, you've got to take their post away. So I'm breaking him down here. This hand's then going to come and grab his post. I'm going to use my feet to dig for his foot, grab the bottom part of his pants leg, and we're going to lift it up towards my head and hit my reversal. As you guys know, I don't name very many things, so I don't know what to call this. Somebody said we're going to call it the Yellowstone, like Giddy Up Cowboy. So we'll call it the Yellowstone. Now we're going to do a sweep. So, and you've all seen this. If you haven't, then shame on your professor. So we're in full guard. I've got lapel and sleeve control here, cuff control. For this one, I've got to keep control of him, open my guard, and get completely on my side. And if you notice, this is on the mat. The difference between a sweep and reversal is if I'm sweeping something off the mat. If I load him up and hit it, to me, it's not called a sweep. So any who's done any stand-up, we're doing a foot sweep, but you don't take our foot off the mat to kick it out. That's called a trip. So we're on our side, bring him in. I'm going to use my right leg here. I don't want to get too far past it for me. I don't want to get here into what people call Z-guard, because he can actually just sprawl out on it and make my life miserable. I like to keep this foot right here in his hip, and this actually came from John Machado, showed me this years ago, is I don't want my knee going past his hip. As I load him up, this leg's going to sweep like I'm sweeping something off the mat. And that's a sweep. So come back. So we're here. I have real good control of him. Usually this works even better if he tries to posture up, because he gives me that room to get my knee in. My knee's right on the hip, so I'm going to sweep this across as I load him and hit my sweep. So now let's talk about a couple attacks from guard. I'm going to show one that's kind of a catch wrestling move versus what we consider traditional Jiu Jitsu. He's in my full guard. I pull the arm down across, and I get what we call a shoulder crunch. He's going to pull his arm out. As he does, I catch his elbow. This hand's now going to monkey palm on his wrist and push it towards his face. Now the key here is I'm going to drag his elbow across my chest as I bend his wrist to the mat. And there's your tap. So again, we're here. Oftentimes too, they like to grab the back of the head, right? So we're gonna pass it. Shoulder crunch, he's gonna go to pull out. I trap his elbow. This hand pushes his wrist to his face. I'm gonna pull the elbow across my body as I drive his wrist down. Boom. Also, first dirty wrist lockers, guess what? See, watch. We like that one too. So the next one, I'm gonna actually probably spin around and put my head this way so you can see it. This is probably one of my favorite arm bars from full guard, because they don't expect it. Lower belt to reach up and grab your head. He just set himself up to be in a lot of trouble. I'm going to quickly get fully to my side. Now if you notice, I'm completely on my side. My knee is in his armpit. My foot is hooking him like a spur, like you're riding a horse. So I'm going to push with the knee and pull at the heel as I apply downward pressure to the elbow. So we'll do that one more time so you guys can see it. So I'm here, he grabs the back of my head. That's beautiful. I'm going to quickly grab here, get to my side, and trap. I've got my knee in his armpit, my heel in his hip. I'm going to push him away as I pull him towards so I'm pushing with my knee, pulling with my spur, if you will, and pressing down the elbow. Does that feel good?
No.
So that's a few examples of the difference between a sweep and reversal. And there's two attacks. I'm going to show you one more attack. You'll probably get in trouble with this at your home gym, but that's okay. Just tell them I said it was allowed to do it. If you want to see more of them too, you can go down to the bottom and like and subscribe. So here, I'm gonna do what's called a Jiu Jitsu crunch. The people who work out, like I've got a guy named Frankie who's in really, really good shape, and he corrected me and said it's a reverse crunch. It's a Jiu Jitsu crunch. If I want him to go this way, I'm gonna take this knee and aim it for this ear as I'm pushing his arm through. Boom. See, I changed the angle. This hand claps on the back of the head. This arm as long as I can get it. Now, I don't want to bring it in front of his face, but I want to make it nice and tight. I'm going to do my Jiu Jitsu crunch as I bring my elbows together. It's a head and arm choke from full guard. So, guys, you'll always hear me say that if you've been shown different or taught different, it's not wrong. I truly believe that grappling is the only art that allows for self-expression. And I like to express myself often. You can ask my students. Grappling should never come to a point to where it doesn't have new stuff being added to it. I'm going to go ahead and put this out there too. I said this in one of my classes the other day. There's no such thing as no-gi jiu-jitsu. By that I mean jiu-jitsu is wearing a gi. No-gi jiu-jitsu, that we've called it for years, is actually just grappling, right? When you're wearing a gi, you shouldn't have to wrestle to get into a position. When you're not wearing a gi and you're doing grappling, no-gi grappling, you're just grappling, you have to wrestle to get there. And jiu-jitsu has some components in it. But our style here has a mix of jiu-jitsu, catch wrestling, Greco, freestyle, small circle jiu-jitsu. It truly is a mixed martial art. And if you can get your brain wrapped around that and understand that there's certain things that are for sport, there's certain things that are for self-defense, there's also certain things that are for practical application. So with that, I tell you guys, thank you for watching. Again, please go down and like and subscribe. And if you really like it, pass it on to some other people. I've been really, really bad in public not promoting this for the YouTube channel, so I gotta get better at it. So help me do it. See you on the mats. Thank you.